Hello and welcome to Nirmal Bang, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Hiral Daria. We have with us Amit Jaiswal, CFO at Royal Orchid Hotels, joining in. Welcome to the show, Amit. Always a pleasure to speak to you. Uh, Amit, my first question coming to you is overall in terms of COVID, the kind of impact that we've seen, during the first wave. How has the impact been from the second wave onwards? Because clearly, if we see the numbers as well, in the last two quarters, we've really done well as compared to what we were in June 2020. In fact, we've almost more than doubled. What would you have to say?
See, when last year the COVID came, it came as a shocker. The whole country was not prepared for such kind of, disruption, which has never happened in last 1 century. If you see. So we
Mm,
all were not prepared for any kind of such disruption. So it came as a shocker. So we didn't knew at that time what to do, or where to go, and what to. And all of a sudden, the lockdown was imposed. Within a span of a week or so, the lockdown was imposed. So we were caught really napping. But somehow in last year also, we tried to do some business in some of our hotels, wherein we had taken some quarantine business in some of our Bangalore hotel. And yeah, it was a total closure. But the first lockdown was not that severe. I mean to say, from the health perspective, it was not that severe. Although the second lockdown was really severe. We all know the news, and the fatality rate in the country was very high in the second lockdown. But yes, we were prepared. We were somewhere prepared that in these kind of eventualities, what we need. So that is why, if you see the financial numbers of the company, all of it as a whole, the impact was not that devastating.
mm,
And we had done some homework, like we had taken a lot of staycation business. And during the lockdown, also our hotels were operating, and we were getting some business from a lot of companies we had tied up, where they had put their employees into the hotel, and they were working from there. So all these kind of business we were able to attract. That is, I'm talking about the first quarter.
mm,
But fortunately, if you really see post the lockdown, that is the month of June end onwards, the business has come back to a great scale. We never
mm.
thought that business will bounce back so fast. And in fact, our July and August numbers are really, improved a lot, and we are doing quite well. Barring the business hotels where the rates are yet to go up, I think we are there. That's the outlook, overall outlook of the industry and our company as a.
Right. So, overall, Amit, right now, right. So, overall, right now, in terms of occupancy, how is it looking like?
See, like July and August onwards, we are touching almost 70% occupancy, most of the hotels.
Mm,
And in fact, our leisure hotels are doing very well. So like Mysore hotels and the Masuri hotel and leisure destinations are doing very well. In fact, the rates also there is quite high. So
mm.
I was just seeing my August numbers. Some are almost 5 hotels of our group of the 11 hotels. Although I'm talking not about the managed hotel, our own GLO hotels. Out of that, 5 hotels are doing better than August 19th. So
Wow.
yeah, so that way the things, and if you really look at the numbers, we have been able to reduce our cost in a very big. That is where we have worked during the lockdown. That how do we operate hotels in such challenging atmosphere? Okay, so we were able to do. We have taken hell a lot of steps to reduce our cost, and we have been successful in that, doing that, which is very much seen in our results. And believe me, Helen, that going forward, when the business resumes to the normal pre-COVID levels,
Mm,
the impact of this cost management will really be seen in our results.
right. So, overall, Amit, from here on, what's the roadmap in terms of expansion looking like? Or do you think it's best to stay put?
See, this is the best time to expand. If you
Mm,
really look at it, we always say, when the going is not good, that is the time when you get the better field to play. So right now we are flooded with individual hotels who want to tie up with us, to improve their operational efficiency as well as the numbers. So we are moving at a very fast pace. We are already 70 plus hotels we have become, and our target is that end of 22, that is March 22, we should touch that 100 hotel figure, which we are very much on the, we have made the roadmap and we are very much ahead on that. So I don't see there is no way that we will not be able to reach that numbers.
Hmm.
This is the time when, what has happened, the chains have been able to survive. But individual hotel owners who don't have the deep pocket to manage the situation for long, they are in deep stress. So they want some brand to take over so that, they are relieved in a. This is the time to capitalize on all those opportunities.
Hmm. And overall as well, what's the update with regards to our acquisition of Cosmos premises Go?
See, we have signed the memorandum of understanding with Bascon Engineers. They were holding 50% stake in our Goa hotel, that is Cosmos. The SPV is called Cosmos Premises. So there they were holding 50% stake, and we were holding a land parcel in Powai, almost 50,000 square feet of land. So we have done a barter deal. So they are builders; they can capitalize on this opportunity of the land. We have given our land to them, and in turn they are giving their 50% stake in Goa to us. So both the companies will be doing what they are good at. We are good at operating hotels, so we have taken them. They are good at developing real estate, so they have taken that. So that is one good news for the company, and this will impact the overall Royal Orchid Group in a big way. Number one, see, Goa is a profit-making hotel where there is no liability. So the EBITDA is almost 8 or 9 crores. 50% of that will come to Royal Orchid. Apart from that, Goa had been the tax-paying company as a whole. Whereas we have suffered losses during the COVID time, as well as we had some brought forward losses. So overall, the rate of income tax what we pay will come down. Benefit, what we'll do after the 100% takeover of the Goa hotel, will merge this hotel with our standard. So that way we will be able to save almost 2 crores of tax which used to be sell out in the Goa hotel. So that is one upside we will get by doing this transaction.
Right. And overall, FY 2019 was a really strong year as compared to the previous years.
Yes.
How long do you think we will take to come back to those levels?
I think in a year or so. Overall, a year also. See, we are, some of the leisure hotels have already come back. It is for the business hotels to come back. In business hotel, if you really look at the numbers, occupancy has already reached. Occupancies are there. Just that the rates have to go up. The average rate, the ARR has to go up. And that will go up only when the entire market starts to do well. Otherwise, if I increase my rate, the business will flow to my competition. I will have, as far as the rate is concerned, I will have to follow the market scenario. So that will take a year's time.
Right. And overall, very lastly, Amit, from a business perspective, what are the next few milestones that we are looking to cross?
See, one thing we have come out during this pandemic is that now we have started signing certain hotels on a revenue share basis. Okay. Like earlier, we had done our Nagpur hotel, which is a pure revenue share. There's no minimum guarantee from our side. So whatever the revenue comes, it will be shared with the owners and as well as the operator, that is we. So that is one model which we are trying to take it forward. So our second hotel, which is coming up, is the Noida hotel. In mid-October, we are starting the hotel, around 90-room property in Sona Road on, Noida, I was telling, that is Gurgaon. So the second hotel on revenue share, which is coming up, is the Gurgaon hotel. We had signed a year back. So the hotel is going to become operational from October onwards. And we have signed one more hotel in Pune that is called Chakan, which is also a pure revenue share. So like that, we are now trying more on a revenue share basis, taking the hotels on revenue share basis. It will add to our top line as well as the bottom line. In managed hotel, what happens? We get only the management fees. Whereas in revenue share, we'll have some revenues to show as well as the bottom line. So that's the roadmap we have prepared in this pandemic, that we'll be taking more hotels on revenue share basis.
Right. And overall, in terms of numbers, in terms of top line, bottom line, any milestones that we're looking to cross?
See, first milestone we have kept is that to touch our 2019 figures,
Hmm.
which was roughly around 219 crores. So that will be our first milestone which we are trying to do. Maybe not this financial year, but definitely next financial year cross.
Absolutely. And I think that's what we should be aiming at as well. Thank you, Amit, so much for joining us on the show. Always a pleasure to speak to you. Good luck. Congratulations again. And stay safe.
Thanks, Sehgal. Same here.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel for in-depth interviews of India Inc. and press the bell icon so that you do not miss our updates.